So this sheriff's officer, I'm pretty sure it's Texas.
That's where I was going. Please tell.
Oh, you do this next one. They don't show it all, but apparently he apprehended a drug dealer who was selling marijuana vape pens, and he put the vape pen to his lips to confirm that it was marijuana, or he licked it maybe.
By the way, bullshit. He can't taste the difference.
Yeah.
Okay. In any case, a few minutes later, he flat out took some hits off of it.
Yeah, and big hits. Big hits.
Guilty of tampering with evidence, but like totally got high on the job.
I don't know if this is. I don't know if it's weed, man.
Like, here's what he did. Like, he takes a little hit, and his lie is, I wanted to taste it to see if it really was marijuana. You cannot taste the difference between like anything in a vape pen. Anything could taste like anything, literally. They could just add flavors, terpenes. They could make something that's like nicotine taste like weed if they want to. They can do anything they want. Okay. So it's just like cupcakes. Like get out of here with that shit.
Yeah.
So he takes a little bitty hit, and you can see he's like, fuck, that's some good shit. And then he like drives off somewhere and pulls over, and he's
just chiefing it.
He's hitting it hard. He's doubling up on him.
High on something right now?
Yeah, I am. Yeah. This is THCO. This is actually stronger than marijuana. I'm like 60% sure on that now. I'm gonna keep running my tests. I think,
dude, I can tell it's stronger than like Delta 8 for sure, because there was literally a line where like when you were doing the Delta 8 and everything, you'd be like, still pretty much there and everything. Like, you're like, oh, this isn't strong enough. But like, you started ripping the THCO for the first time like a couple months ago, and I swear to God, in the middle of an episode, you were like, and then also, what am I talking about? What's happening?
No, I do that.
And it's like, you were just like in the middle of a sentence, and it's gone. It's gone. Just
Kyle, what is this new thing you've discovered? Tell me about this.
So I like to do
this fancy little notebook.
Let me cough. So I do like to do the show high. I think I'm funnier, and I have a better time. But it is hard to keep my thoughts straight. So with my notebook here, I can keep my thoughts straight, and I can remember my stoned ideas as well. So I've been doing that.
Nice.
Yeah, it just started yesterday. So I'm gonna.
So you got to build up over time, get some good ideas, because when you write down, I used to keep a notepad in my phone. And like, if I would be like really stoned, or not even if I was stoned, just like sober walking around, if I had a really funny idea or something that made me laugh thinking about, I would put it in there. But there would be times I blazed out of my mind, and I think I'm like coming up with gold. Like I'm like excited when I wake up the next morning, like, oh my God, those were good bits. And then you look at it, and it's like, what if dogs had cell phones? And it's like, well, it's like, this is terrible. Like, there's no endpoint to talk about this. Why did I think this was so funny last night?
I've definitely done that before. I'm not necessarily looking to like keep my stoned ideas as much as I am just keep track of little things I think of that are good to talk about on here. And once I'm talking about them, I've still got it in front of me. So even if I lose my train of thought, I'm like, yeah, we're talking about The Expanse here. Because it's easy. It can slip away from me, like, I don't know. It's like hanging on to sand sometimes.
Should I smoke a little less THCO? No, I should have a thought journal so I don't forget what I'm thinking about.
I ordered 60 grams of THCO yesterday. It's $3 a gram. Okay, this is $24 a gram. This is an incredible. Like, one of these lasts me like 3 days or something, mostly because I smoke two of them simultaneously. So that means one of these lasts for a day and a half. So like a gram every day and a half or something like that. But
is that disposable?
Yeah, these are, but because I just find that easier, because these the things wear out so fast that But I'm just gonna buy a jar of the shit for $3.
Are you gonna get a vape that you pour it into?
Yeah, I'm gonna just either refill my own pods or use something that's standalone. I haven't decided yet, but it was so goddamn cheap that it was just like, and I ordered so much of it that like you can order 1 gram of it, right? And they're like, yeah, we'll give you this little syringe of it, but I slid it all the way to 60 grams, and they were like, this order comes in a jar. And I was like, fuck yeah, give me the jar. Let's go.
What 60 grams looks like.
60 gram is going to look like, I don't have any containers around me. I've actually been cleaner lately.
It's not going to be peanut butter or anything like a jar that size.
No, it's going to be
raspberry. What is the jelly called that comes in smelling like jam? Maybe, I don't know. The little bar. I'm not sure. 60 grams, 2.1 ounces.
I think that's like a little cosmetic jar, like this big around and like maybe like that tall. Like it's a little like medicine bottle. And
for
not
a moment, I imagined like a smaller peanut butter jar, and I'm like, there'll be a lot of waste. I'm gonna be slicing that thing open, licking the sides, whatever it takes.
Yeah, I don't know. That's gonna because I don't know. We'll see how that is. But yeah, I do like smoking this stuff. I'm glad that I found like a legal alternative to weed. We'll see how long it stays legal. It surprised me that that all the various different kinds of hemp have stayed legal. These Delta 8, and there's so many different ones. I went to 3Chi last night. That's where I got that deal, if anybody's curious. And the number 3 and CHI.com. And it's a well-known, it's one of the more reputable companies, I think. It can be overpriced, but they're running a sale. But need a journal for this thought. Goddamn. Taylor pulled me off and made me spell. that activates a whole different side of my brain. I can't tell a story and spell at the same time.
No, you shouldn't be expected to. Professional podcast host.
Oh yeah, I don't know how long it's going to stay. I don't know how long it's going to stay legal. I'm surprised it has for this long. I think there's a lot because there's storefronts everywhere that sell the stuff.
Yeah, and I mean, I imagine like that stuff because all of these places they sell kratom too. Yeah, I've never tried that, but from what I've
kratom?
Found, so it's this, it's this powdery thing, like substance that you drink in teas, and they like they come in big bags. You like see them behind the counter when you buy like the weed vapes and stuff, but. Apparently, like I was looking online because a lot of people are saying like, oh, it's like just a good little relaxing thing. I found like a whole community of people one day, like trying to get off this stuff, like addicted as shit to it. And they were like, this is horrible. Like I have to dose myself 4 times a day, or I get like world crashing around me, anxiety and fear and like soreness in my body. And
why haven't you tried it yet? This sounds great.
It sounds scary. I don't want to.
It's so cheap.
Yeah,
it's like a green powder. Is that it?
That's the one that it's a green dragon, green mangda, something like that. That's like there's like 3 crates of it.
My gas station is sketchy as fuck. Like today, I just stood there and tried to take it in everything. I want to ask questions though. I want to be like, what's that? What's that? Because there's so many things that I've never seen before. Like of course they've got the weaponry and like the bongs and like pipes and stuff, and they've got fake urine, and they've got like drinks you drink to get drugs out of your system. They've got marijuana.
They got the fake Pepsi bottles and the fake Pringles cans.
All the stash cans and bottles that look like real shit, but you're gonna hide drugs in or whatever. And then like a ton of nicotine vapes. But then like literally touching the nicotine vapes or things like kratom or like maybe salvia or something, and
fuck.
like all these weird Asian remedy teas that come in funky little bottles that look like they belong in an old apothecary, and like just so many Delta 8 vapes and Delta gummies, and then THCO vapes and gummies and like various different kinds, and then like just every tobacco product you can imagine. They've got the old bars of tobacco that you have to cut a chunk off with a blade and like throw in. Like
that's gross.
It's pretty wild looking. It's like a compressed bar of tobacco.
You ever tried it?
Fuck no. I get dizzy with Copenhagen. I can't chaw down. And then I don't even know what some of that stuff is though, is my point. Like there's bags of powders and there's like bags of like herbs and teas and stuff back there. Literally. It's like, and the girls there seem to like me a lot, so I need to stick around and ask more questions.
You should endear yourself. You'll get special deals maybe.
Yeah.
Special deals like
I already do.
Pussy in the back room.
I literally do get if I'm buying something, they'll be like, put in this code over here and then that, and you'll get $2 off. And I'm like, okay, no one's ever told me there was a code over here I could press, but all right. Like they'll give me like discount codes that like I didn't know existed in the machine. They definitely into me are into me because they also one morning we've been partying all night and I wanted some more beer, And I went in there at like 6 a.m. for more beer.
Prime beer hour, yeah.
And I was like, they're not going to sell me beer. They just opened. And she was like, I'm not supposed to sell you beer. Here you go. She said, you're my favorite customer. And I was a little bit like out of it when I was leaving, but I was like, when I was in the car heading back home, and I was like, did she just say I was her favorite customer? I should have said something.
Honor.
I should have said something after that. Like that was some sort of clear opening because her husband's not around, early in the morning. I love Woody's reaction. I'm just teasing.
I didn't like that either. You were going to turn your wonderful relationship with the weed store lady into a debaucherous.
Yeah, I built it up into something nice, and then I pulled the rug out. That was a little. No, she's not married.
Yeah, she sounds like she definitely wants some attention from you, which is good. Favorite customer. That means that you're in there, you're spending a good deal of money, you're being polite, you're being quick. I sincerely doubt you're ever buying 7 $1 scratchers and making everyone wait as you make a mess on the counter.
No, I walk in there.
Those people should be in jail.
I go in there on my way. I go in there on the way to the gym sometimes if I need to grab like a Gatorade or something. So I'm usually in there in like a tank top or something, and all sweaty, just looking my best, glistening.
Mm-hmm.
I crank out a few burpees while I'm waiting in line too.
Just hands covered in dirty gas station gunk at the end.
Oh, that's like chalk to me. I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready for the gym.